Welcome to Michael
and Gina's
Excellent Adventures.
Man, that thing is sweet.
Thanks.
I like that. Are those easy to drive?
Oh yeah, they're comfortable too.
We often get comments when we're riding our recumbent trikes. People wonder what they are, or if there's some kind of wheelchair, or just make comments, or kids will yell out, "Oh, cool bike," which is really fun to talk to people as we're riding the trails and they have questions and ask about it as we're riding along, which just is really a fun part of the ride, meeting people, seeing people. We're out on the South Chickamauga Creek Greenway in Chattanooga, Tennessee today. This is one of our videos recorded last year, and just getting around to finally putting together the edits and getting it out there for people to enjoy. And this was a great ride. This was really one of our top favorite trails that we have ridden so far, and just it's a beautiful trail, great surface, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on.
Remember this from the video? And we can take some on the way back. We're gonna, end up doubling back the same way.
This trail just really knocks it out of the park with the design, where they have all these bridges and the trail is going under the highway and under the railroads and weaving through this infrastructure, and with the boardwalk to enable us to ride along the edge of this river, of the stream, and have this boardwalk so that we can be by the edge of this ground where it's sloping down to the river, and we can be riding this nice boardwalk. They did a great job with it from our viewpoint of riding recumbent trikes. It's a nice, smooth, paved trail. The boardwalks are smooth. They have enough room for our trikes to get through, and there's a few sharp corners, but they're just fine with the trikes. When we're looking for for trails to ride, we watch a lot of trail videos and try to find trails to ride that are very scenic and also are well built for our trikes. We also aren't necessarily out to ride the whole trail. We look and find the most scenic portions. Maybe it's 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles, and that's what we ride. When we looked at the videos, it looked like this stretch from Sturchy Farm trailhead to down the river looked like a really cool looking part. And so that is the part that we rode. We'd rather ride this best section of trail than, necessarily 50 miles of trail, and some of it's okay and some of it's not so great. As I said, with our recumbent trikes, we're looking for trail that's wide enough. Some of the trails that are great for two-wheel bikes, maybe they have two paths where the bikes go and a rut of green grass in the middle. That doesn't work very well for our trikes, because then we always have one wheel that's bumping along in the grass, which is just really a pain.
Flag might hit, but it should bend under there.
As we rode this trail, we really appreciated that it was quiet. You could hear the birds. Not much of it was near roads and highways, and the part that was cool, because we've got working railroads that come through. At one part, the train goes zipping by right above us, which just was really cool and added to the trail. We've got these sections that are just really beautiful along the river. I like this part of the trail with the fencing also, where it's mesh, which works better for us on our recumbents, because we're sitting down here rather than up higher like a two-wheel bike would be. We can see through the mesh and see the scenery. So the mesh is a little nicer, but this trail, everything about it was just an excellent trail. This certainly is in our top probably 5 list of trails that we have done. We looked at the map. Also, we can see that this trail looks like it would connect with the Chattanooga River Walkway Trail, which would be another option. And here again, we're weaving under highways and getting to see all these cool railroad bridges up close, and they really did a fantastic job of just kind of snaking this trail through. And we see existing infrastructure and some old bridges that aren't used, and get to climb up some cool stuff here. This corner is a little tight, with the recumbent trikes, but it certainly is plenty of room. We just got to kind of swing it wide like we're a semi or something, and make our way up here. We also appreciate our electric assist in these situations where we can add a little bit of a boost.
Yeah. Defiantly. Well, and I'm fascinated all these old structures and bridges and boardwalk is just cool. Oh, look at this train.
Many of the trails we ride are on former rail lines. This one I don't think is, but to see actual working trains around this bike trail is just an extra plus in my mind to this excellent trail.
Let me check. Here's a or we could even turn around here. It is. We can stop anytime if we want to go down there and see.
With this trail, they did an excellent job of following the river shore. I love how it kind of snakes along, and again under another bridge, and just following the shore here and enabling us to be able to ride right along the creek here is really a great achievement. They did such an excellent job with this. I love it.
Definitely must flood more in spring and pile up logs on there and stuff. Look at those. Are those cranes over there sitting, or? Which this kind of terrain. What's that? Don't turn around. Yes, no. Yeah. It is pretty, yep. Terrain, so we can enjoy it, is really cool. It reminds me of them like building a railroad somewhere and having to elevate and cut through rocks and do all this stuff. Through it okay and not all boards.
Howdy.
Hi. Native belong here rocks, or they're brought in, but they're pretty. So
There's one pretty one down there with lines and stuff on it.
oh, that is pretty. Yeah, that's cool. The different layers of whatever it is. It's hard though when we have to move them to get them in and out of the van.
enjoyed our excellent adventure today on the South Chickamauga Creek Trail. Definitely a destination trail worth the trip to drive and get to see this very scenic trail.